Now that I'm no longer in a detrimental state, I saw this one and I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me, what? So this is called Woman Meets Karma After Throwing Baby in Pool. Oh.
I opened the gate and the lady sitting there holding a baby and she's, in tears. She's just bawling. I'm like, ma'am, is everything all right? And she's like, no, this lady picked up my baby and
Forget the flashing. For YouTube later, I had a massive hailstorm that just came through, so that might happen every now and then.
just threw him in the water. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, do you know her? Like, no. I'm like, can your baby swim? She's like, no, my baby's a baby. She just picked him up and threw him with no regard. I'm like, that seems weird. The lady in question was actually talking to my 10-year-old. My son walks up to me and I'm like, hey man, is everything okay? She's like, no, the lady took Kai's goggles and she kind of threw him in the deep end. So I just asked her politely. I said, hey man, where you go get those goggles? My son can't swim. Oh, he can swim. I'm like, no ma'am, he can't. I'm his dad. I wouldn't know if he could swim or not. She grabbed him, she took him, and she threw him out of the pool across the field, and she's like, you go get him.
Are you like a middle school bully? Like, what is this? Yeah, she sounds crazy. They're at the pool. I'm assuming like the neighborhood pool, whatever you call it, clubhouse pool, whatever you want to call it. And she just took goggles from a child and just yeeted them. And then she went to go get them out of the deep end, and then she threw them away from the area. And then she threw a baby. She threw a baby in the pool. I need someone else is gonna end up in the pool.
I'm like, okay. You go to leave, she gets out the pool, she kind of gets up in my face. She's like, I don't see what the problem is. I'm like, you don't see what the problem is? Picking up a complete stranger's baby and throwing him into the pool? She's like, well, he ain't complaining. I'm like, the baby? So she tried to touch him.
He ain't complaining. Pretty sure. Was he crying? I would see that as complaining. Doesn't matter if they're complaining or not. You don't just take someone's child and yeet them in the water. Oh.
Like, man, please don't touch me. So then she went back to the pool, and just as she was walking back in, that's when the deputy showed up and, hey,
thank
what's up, man? I
goodness.
like your hair. Let's start there.
There's a woman, she's like, I don't know, you'll see her, but she's off her rocker, or she's drunk.
He was sitting on the steps, and she picked him up and tossed him in the pool.
She tossed your kid in the
She
pool?
was basically
no
weird,
idea how to
being
swim.
weird, annoying us, but we were being nice to her, and then she was like...
She came and sat down by us, he was sitting, took him and tossed him into the pool. And then she admitted it and said it doesn't matter. He wasn't upset. He doesn't seem to care.
It doesn't matter? The baby could have drowned. You would have been charged with murder. Manslaughter, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. He wasn't complaining. It's the baby! Probably confused about what just happened. It's like when you throw a piece of cheese on your baby's head, they get really confused and they be real quiet. I'm sure you've seen a lot of those videos. Really funny, actually. Very gentle, by the way. It's not anything aggressive, obviously. Yeah. I'd be kind of shocked, too. If I was thrown in the pool, I'd be like, excuse, I was minding my own business. Why am I in the water? Why did she do that?
Man, please go over there and leave us alone.
Baby didn't say no.
She's like, I was thrown in the pool. I'm fine. Really touching other people's kids.
Okay. So she was throwing...
Yeah, you were thrown in the pool, okay, by probably your parent trying to teach you how to swim. You're not their parent. That is a random person's child that you just took and threw.
Her kids in the pool.
Okay. Without consent?
Without consent. Yeah,
Would
they
you
have
want
to say
press
that.
charges for her throwing your kid in the pool?
I mean, I don't really care, but, I care,
I just want to know if she lives
I just don't want her to
here.
know.
We think there might be some mental instability. Got it.
Yeah, we'll evaluate her for for that.
So you guys wouldn't want to press charges? You just kind of...
I don't think so.
What's up, Nightholder? Head underwater. Have you encountered waterboarding before?
Yeah. You might want to get their story, or did you get that already?
I talked to them a little bit, but now I'm just trying to get your side of the story.
Well, I'm heading home. You want to meet me at my house?
No, we could just talk right here.
All right, what do you got to say? What do you want to ask?
I just want to know what's going on.
What do you mean what's going on? I don't know what's going on. What did you tell me?
All right, let me give you the information I have, and then we'll see if you could help me piece together everything, right? So basically, they're saying that without permission, you took their child and threw him in the pool.
I tossed him in the pool a couple feet, yeah. Is that like wrong? Is that a law against that?
Yeah, well, you can't like grab.
You can't just grab somebody's
Yeah,
random child and without them.
I didn't do it with bad intentions.
What was the intention? What's the intention? What were you thinking?
I mean, because you had bad intentions, maybe we could have something happening.
Okay, but you can't grab other people's children and throw them in, especially an infant, and throw them in the water.
What do we do now? Do we lock me up in jail? Throw me away?
Oh, I want you to explain what's going on a little bit more.
Yeah, like we're baffled. We want to know what is your thought process behind all of this. We want to know before we arrest you.
I mean,
well, there's really no explanation.
You understand?
I don't have anything to explain.
I mean, so you don't know why you did that?
Well, for fun.
For fun, but yeah, but it's not your child.
That was okay with them?
For fun? For fun. Yeah, the storm's passed. A little rumble of thunder every now and then, and some like tiny bits of rain, but that's it. No more hail. Yeah, throwing children is fun, officer. Yeah, I'm just having fun. Is that illegal? You gonna arrest me for having fun? No, I'm gonna arrest you for throwing a child in a pool. There is something mentally wrong with this person. Yippee Hawk! Thank you for the follow. My head hurts. Same.
Actually, no, I didn't actually get pre-permission. Did you get permission from your parent to come out here today and talk to me?
I did, actually.
Well, you did?
I got permission. My mom said I could be a police officer, and so now I'm doing a police officer job. Hi, Hawk. Hi. Hi, Royal. He's like, you just said that. Yeah, this lady's crazy. Just say whatever, man. Just.
Oh, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, was she?
But this is my job.
Oh my gosh, you know.
But I'm a grown man.
Oh my God, you broke the law.
But I'm a grown man.
But there's law about that. It doesn't matter whether you're grown or not.
I'm not grabbing other people. Can I speak?
Wait, is there a law?
So there is a law. It's called battery, right? You commit a battery against the
So
infant.
lock me up?
Okay, ma'am. How about that?
When I'm like danger against a minor, something like that. I'm not sure what exactly what it'd be called, but I'm assuming that'd be like a different thing, like battery and then something else involving a minor, Oh, like this is baby. They said baby, so probably old enough to kind of sit up by themselves. But that's still a baby.
Do you have your ID on you?
It could also be sitting on one of those like cushion seat things where it helps him sit up. He could have been sitting in that. I don't know.
Can we start that? I don't know.
No,
I don't know what your name is.
I do not have.
Okay, what's your name then?
Eileen.
Eileen, how do you spell that, Eileen?
I spell Eileen E-I-L-E-E-N.
Random kids? Like,
My baby in the pool. He was sitting on the step. She came over and chucked him in the pool.
so she at least put her hands on your kids against your will and kids' will. Could be simple battery, it could be child abuse. Are you interested in pursuing charges against her for it? Or you want to just evaluate her and make sure something's
Just want to get out of here, not know who we are.
Okay. And the kid, and he's good?
He's okay. Yeah, luckily I was
We were right
in the
there.
pool
Y'all
with
were right
him.
there.
But he was very
I
confused.
think she was just like mentally unstable, so she thought it was like funny, or I don't know.
Did y'all do the swim lessons with him where they know
We're
to
in it
flip
right
him?
now.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Here he stands, a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight. Born of grief and forged in shadow, I know you're on that table again. Get down before you fall and hurt yourself. Welcome home, honey. I hope you had a good day at work. Do you want blue or lemon lime creatine Gamerade before your workout? Honey? Justice. If you want to get strong and energized to fight crime, drink Gamerade by GamerSupps. Zero sugar, electrolytes for hydration, plus more benefits and flavors of blue and lemon lime. Get yours today by using code SPIT at checkout to save 10%. Justice, justice, justice.
Hang tight for me.
You know what? Do we really have to do this? This is like crazy. Talk to them a little more. I mean, I don't think that they have.
Eileen, what's your last name, Eileen?
You know what? I'm sorry. I don't really think they have a complaint.
Eileen, what's your last name?
You don't think they have a valid Oh, you're just angry I threw your child into the pool? A child that doesn't know how to swim? That's not a valid complaint. What are you talking about?
Complaint. You really want to do this?
Eileen, what's your last name?
It is you.
That's it?
She needs a body burrito,
middle
comfy
name,
cocoon.
Yeah, I do.
Happy helmet.
I do. What's
Okay.
your middle name?
Why?
What's your middle name?
Why do I know it?
I need to know it to identify
Why?
you.
Oh, well, you know what? You know.
Ma'am, look, I'm Sergeant Cavis with the Sheriff's Office. I'm one of the supervisors. You put your hand on a kid against their will. That is a crime in this state.
I did not know.
Oh, I like this guy. This guy is business. As soon as she raised her voice, he went even louder.
Supervisors, you put your hand on a kid against their will. That is a crime in this state.
I did not know.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
You people.
All right, turn
All right.
Just try to leave?
Thank you,
Give me your
folks. Look what you're doing. Look
Yeah,
what you've
for
done.
arresting
No,
some
ma'am, you
crazy
did this
person.
yourself. They didn't even want to press charges, but we got to identify you. So you're at least going to jail for resisting now. You want to play games? This is what you get, okay? Just go take her to the car.
That shirt looks very familiar, like we've seen it before.
Keep walking, come on. Going back here.
Yeah, you're lucky that they're not pressing charges because I probably would have pressed charges. Yeah, I probably would have. I guess because the kid wasn't crying or anything, maybe. I don't know, but first thing I heard was you put your hands on a kid without permission. Oh, so this lady right here, she took someone's random person's child, baby, and threw him in the pool. Yep. Without asking, obviously, but you know, just like, hey, child, pool. We should make a connection.
Have a seat.
Yeah, you should push her in the pool too. Exactly.
Sit.
Yeah, they probably don't want extra
sitting.
stress.
You have to put your legs.
I don't want to get in this car.
All the way in the
Yeah,
car.
no
I do
choice.
not want to get in this car. You know this. I don't want to get in this car.
I'm sure the baby didn't want to be thrown in the pool.
I don't want to come to work some days, but I still do.
Well, you
Slide in
don't
the
have to do it. You know what? You don't. What do you do it for?
I have to make a paycheck. I'm not on Social Security.
Why do you come
to
work?
protect the little kids like that.
Oh, you know what? He was not.
All right, I'll pull her in.
He was not in danger.
False.
He was not in danger.
Still false. Hey, you never know. You never know when you're going to need a spare tire. Maybe they just need some company in the back, but also I'm very glad that they have it seatbelted. Click it or ticket. Why do you have a tire? Is this a spare or did you? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just funny. I'm glad it's buckled. Being safe. Yeah, they could have been on sticks.
Spare tire.
Yeah, you need a spare brain cell.
Hey, did you see what happened over here?
I caught the tail end of it. My 16-year-old and my 10-year-old were here.
Okay.
And when I walked up, my 16-year-old said, hey, she took our goggles and just threw them.
She took y'all the goggles too?
Oh, now we're hearing the other story. The cops didn't hear this one. I don't know who he was talking to unless we're about to get to it. I don't know. But
Yeah, just threw them. And I said, man, when you grab my son's goggles, well, he can get them himself. I said, well, he can't swim. That's why he's in the shallow end.
Okay.
She's like, oh, he can't swim. I'm like, no, ma'am.
Okay.
People suck here. This is so wrong.
Hey, we're to Georgia.
And she just kind of got up in everybody's face. Just being
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Mentally
Hi,
unstable.
Brad.
Okay.
Are there
all I
two
think-
I think
tires
that's where
in
we're
the
at right
back?
now.
Yeah.
It might fit the statute for robbery by sudden snatching by her taking the goggles and chucking them, depriving him of his property. Are you interested in pursuing charges for that, or do you want to just see if we get her evaluated?
Okay. Get her some help and get her away from my kid.
Okay.
Nowhere to be found.
050.
It was Dave. open the door.
Hey, excuse me. Let me out of here, please.
No.
Please unlock my door.
Yeah, sure. Let's
I'd like
just
to
let
get
you
out
out
of
because
here,
you asked
please.
nicely.
So they don't want to pursue charges for the battery. We can do resisting because she wants to play the games with the. We're doing an investigation. Yeah. And she's resisting, so we can at least hit her with that.
Hey.
Alright, Eileen.
Let me out of here, please.
Nope. So you are.
Hi, Eileen.
You're being arrested for resisting without violence. Okay.
And what will be the great outcome about this all? What is the purpose of it all?
Because you committed a crime.
What is the crime?
Resisting without violence.
What's the other crime? Is there no other crime?
That's the only crime.
Why is that a crime? Why is that a crime, sir?
Because it's Florida State
what?
statute.
You don't exactly tell me why.
Just
I don't know that's a crime. Tell me why you think it's a crime.
I mean, is there anybody that lives with you that can pick up your bike?
You know what? Why can you tell me why it is a crime to resist without violence?
Hey, Ariane.
Can you tell me why?
Wait, what does that say down there? Hold on.
Violence.
Done with the conversation? Like, oh my gosh, shut up. I'm done. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Yeah, one of those two tires is a bit flat. I mean, the thing is, you gotta make sure you have some good tread on the tire for it to work properly. I mean, if you have a smooth brain, it ain't gonna work as well as a wrinkled brain.
Can you tell me why?
Alright.
What?
We just gotta switch handcuffs.
Turn around. I'm gonna put my.
I'll turn around. Okay.
Right.
My handcuffs. Your handcuffs are on me already.
We're gonna put his handcuffs on you. I'm gonna take
Why?
them because I want my handcuffs back.
Because I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
want
taking
you
you.
in my
These are his handcuffs. All right.
All right.
Hey, do you folks really think who's
Face the car.
Who's complaining
Hey,
here?
Coco.
Why am I doing? Why are you doing this to me?
I'll do
Why?
the follow thing.
Excuse me. Why is this happening?
Well, you're going to jail for resisting us.
For resisting what? I didn't resist
Our
anything.
investigation.
So.
You know, of course I'm going to resist. Why should I like
right,
agree to this? I'm not agreeing to this.
All right. Yeah, have a good one now.
Good at what? A good what? What do you mean have a good
Face the
what
car.
at?
A good day. I want you to have a.
I'm not having a good day, sir.
Yeah, not
You don't
anymore.
have a good
Neither was
day. You should,
anyone else
like,
because
just,
of you.
Not let your buddy put these other cuffs on me.
Okay.
All right.
How can anyone have a good day putting it?
In the car. Back into the car.
Yep. Congratulations, you have brand new handcuffs on. Get back in the car with the tire.
Okay.
Become the
I
tire.
am resisting. Let me know. I am resisting this arrest. I
know.
want you to know that. I am resisting.
Hey, I just want you to know I am resisting. I'm resisting right now. Yeah. We know. We know. You threw a
All right, we're just gonna leave
baby.
your bike here since you don't want to.
You know, I am resisting this arrest. I want you to know that. And my bike is here fine. I'm not worried about it because I live in a good, safe neighborhood and it's going to be just fine. Just
Well, it's not really safe anymore when you're here, apparently. But now that you're out of here, I think it's safe again.
leave it. Take me to fucking jail if you have to, you asshole. I am resisting this arrest.
Well, that's what we're
Yes.
Taking you.
Put that.
Okay, she admitted it, so we have
So you can't,
officially
like,
got.
charge me with resisting arrest because I'm not resisting this arrest. So just leave me right here.
Wait. Hold
Charge me with resisting arrest because I'm.
I love Midwest safety. I love them so much because I'm not resisting this arrest. You just said you were, silly goose. You silly goose. You just said you've been saying that you were resisting.
Not resisting this arrest. So just leave me right here, you know?
I don't know what's going on with
why
Eileen.
bother going through all this bullshit? I resist this arrest. You understand, sir?
I don't think she does. The cop's like, nah, I'm not
Hey, you
talking
know
to you.
what? On the way to the lockup, can you stop by my house? It's right around the corner, and let my husband know if he's probably aware already. But let's just do this right around the corner.
Probably aware already. Have you done this before? And when you don't come home on time, then he thinks, oh, maybe she got arrested. Maybe she threw another baby in a pool.
Sir.
You're not stopping anywhere besides the jail.
Oh, fine. And then what do I do there? Get a phone call to call him and let him know? Duh. What do I do at the jail, sir? What do I do? Sit there for what? How long? Whatever. You know what? Maybe you should have this done to you someday. And then, you know what? I'm sure you would quit your fucking job. You wouldn't do this to others.
I don't commit crimes.
Well, you know what? I didn't commit a crime either, sir. But you're committing one right now. It's called kidnapping. Holding somebody against their will. That's what it is. And
Not when
that
you're a
should be a
criminal.
crime. And if it's not, then whatever.
Kermit the Crumb. Yeah, there we go. Use it as a pillow. Crying on the spare tire's shoulder is a support spare tire.
Eileen was charged with
It's not just a spare tire, it's a support tire. An emotional support tire. It's the comfort tire.
felony child abuse and resisting an officer without
Ooh,
violence.
felony.
She pleaded no contest to felony child abuse and did not enter a plea for resisting without violence due to not being able to stand trial for that charge. Her felony child...
Because he's crazy. Yo, hi. Hi, Hope. Hi, hi.
abuse charge resulted in adjudication withheld, meaning the judge accepted her no contest plea, but did not formally convict her. Eileen was sentenced to 2 years of probation.
Do you know how fast a child can drown? In about 30 seconds, and it doesn't even take a pool, just a couple inches of water. So when someone throws a child into a pool and then shrugs it off like it's nothing, that's not a misunderstanding, that's a judgment problem. What stands out to me isn't just the arguing with police, it's this. She put her hands on someone else's child, not her kid, not an emergency, a decision. And we noticed the parents didn't even want charges. And it's odd, but that doesn't always mean they weren't upset. Sometimes it means they wanted their child safe and their life quiet, not months of court with someone who's unstable and knows exactly who they are. In Florida, battery doesn't require a bruise or broken bone. If you intentionally touch another person or a child against their will, that alone can qualify. The problem isn't whether the child got hurt. The problem is an adult decided to take a safety risk on behalf of someone who had no ability to say no or save themselves. As far as the arrest goes, once officers realized this wasn't a conversation about opinions anymore, it became a custody and safety issue. Most police calls don't start with evil. They start with a small decision made in a moment where pride speaks louder than judgment.
Oh my gosh, yes. I want to know how husband is. Is husband like this? Or does he just deal with it? Is there even a husband? Does someone not know that they're her husband? Hey, can you keep her there for a little longer? It's been nice and quiet around here. Oh man, I love Midwest Safety. I love how they explain everything at the end too. I feel like we didn't even need that explanation. She's just crazy. She is crazy.